Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again. We are back with Stationeers, and things probably look a little different than what you guys remember. I've done a little bit of work over here, just kind of making things a little bit prettier. I have completed this thing right here, so all the circuitry for it is back here. It's just a reader and writer, and then I realized that I don't actually need the reader because the writer can actually take this input directly, so... yeah, and then since that's the case, I actually don't need the writer over here either because it's basically running off of that too, so you live, you learn, I don't know. But yeah, so we've got this going so we can charge the batteries. I don't have it set up to where I can bring things out, but I can kind of like reach through here, so I made myself a bunch of solid fuel there, and yeah, so even during the winter months now, I can keep my batteries nice and charged. I still have to make more batteries, of course. I'm gonna need, like, I don't know. I had to move this a little bit because this is that chute that's going from the greenhouse all the way down below. So I'm hoping that I can fit this in here without that being an issue. We'll find out. And then I'll need to make another, well, 6 of these really. So 1 right there and then another 5 over here. And then that will be our... actually, can I even go? Hang on. That is, we should be able to get back there now, right? Hang on, this could be a bad idea. Is that a bad idea? I don't know. Can I get back there? It's a question. It's only a bad idea if I can't get back there. Ha, I can get back here. Okay, sweet. So I can actually paint it too. All right. So I've just been kind of going through and just kind of like updating like little things here and there. Been checking on the greenhouse, making sure that's up and running, you know, doing what it needs to be doing. Let's see, I need this to be open because I'm gonna need a bunch of that stuff. So that goes there. Spray gun can go there. This, of course, needs to be running across here. There we go. So that will go to there. And then we'll run this kind of out this way. And then this is our generation line too, so. And then it's actually good that it's running over here because then I can kind of tap off of it for some reading and stuff like that. And then I can also run the use or the main line over there too, so I can actually use that up. And then we'll run it to about right there. Oh, that could be a problem. I might have to push that out a little bit, but for now it's fine. All right, so that can go there. Sorry, this might be like a really scatterbrained episode. Hopefully you guys don't mind too much. I'm just, like I said, I'm just going around trying to fix things, set things up for future work that we're going to be doing. So just got to make sure that everything is proper, I guess. All right, so we'll take that and call that good for that. All right, and then this was a flat wall, not a two-tone, large panel. There we go. So up, and then we'll run it that way, then build it from the back because reasons. There we go. Okay, so that is back doing what it needs to be doing. All right, so we had a slight hiccup with our oxygen because of the overheating issue. We kind of like ran really low to the point where I did not have a full canister, but we're good now. So I've got a full canister up there now, so it's good. Right, and then this went back there, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's all good. Okay. So this is still doing its thing. Apparently had been sitting for a while, but I had it all used up to about right here. Like these were all just empty. And then I don't know, like I set it wrong or something and it didn't start back up. And so now it's filled back up again. Not quite all the way down into here, but you know, it's there. Let's see. And then I had run out completely of our CO2 in here. So speaking of, I should probably... Ooh, we're at 15 megapascals. Is that what I have that set at? I think that's what I have that set at. Yeah, I have it set to 15. Okay, so that's max where it needs to be, which means that our CO2 is where it needs to be, which is great. So we're just going to refresh that a little bit. And that'll be good. Okay, so I put in some walls here just to kind of make this area look a bit more, I don't know, like its own little room type thing here. Ideally, this is where we're going to go and like mess around with new things. So this is kind of like our little, I don't know, test area. So that's the reason why I have all this. So it's the same thing that Kaiser Evil does. So I'm just kind of copying him here. Yeah, so this setup here, no real changes. This is our solid fuel generation thing. And then we have our solid fuel generator right there. Power line is going to be over here. I did run our main line all the way over to here. And then it also goes over to here and it goes up to the ladder. I don't know if I can put it behind the ladder though. So yeah, that's why it's not going all the way across here. But let's head upstairs. Okay, so I put in some flooring here. I don't know if that was there in the last episode or not, but a little bit of flooring right there too. I did put in a pipe meter right here, and then also extended the pipe up to here so I can see what kind of polluted water I have in there, so I can know when to turn this on and off. I could do like a little sensor thing or whatever, like when this polluted water is 0 or something, then, you know, turn it off. But it's fine for now. So this area is still kind of pretty much the same. I extended the pipes in the greenhouse, which is why it looks like we're low on liquids, but I think we actually have a fair amount. So we'll go into here. Now in here is going to look a little different. So we saw this in the last episode where I set this up. So you can tell by the temperature in here that this system is working. It's working quite well, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then I have all of that set up. So I printed off a bunch of Harveys. We've got our potatoes ready to be harvested. We've got our ferns ready to be harvested. I've got my little thing over here. So this is where I put all of my waste plant product, whatever thing. And then that'll go down all the way to the bottom and go into the composter. And then we have this grow light here that I still have to do something with. I don't know exactly how this is gonna work or how it needs to work, but this thing needs to go like up in here in the middle somewhere, but with these things facing each other, and I'm gonna need, I don't know if I want to like feed these things like normally or like have it, I don't know. It's a question. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet, but one grow light in the middle here, one grow light in the middle here, and then I'll be able to grow food products in here. Probably wheat, because I think you can make, from what I read from a comment from one of you guys, bread is a simple thing that you can make that also counts as a high quality food. So apart from like canned goods, I don't know if it's like uber high quality food or if it's just like, you know, canned food quality food. I don't know. But so this is all doing a thing. Our our temperature is finally under control in here and actually operating properly. For some reason, and I don't understand why this is, but every once in a while I'll get like a bunch of volatiles and pollutants in here. And I'm wondering if it might be from the plants dying. Like as they die, they let off, I don't know, something. But the weird thing is, like, I also got it in the living area, right? And there's nothing in there that could possibly give off pollutants or volatiles. So I don't understand where that's coming from. And then once we get all of this, you know, set up, I guess, and I have room for another set of Harveys over here too. And then mostly I just want these to kind of like export everything out, and then we'll set it, I don't know, somewhere. Mostly it's just going to go to the composters, but I do want to do like an overflow setup to where like it'll fill up a certain thing or whatever, or maybe put a silo in here, and then, but I don't know. I don't know about that yet. And then these are just going to be for the ferns, just straight up oxygen production. That's what is going to be going on here. This area is pretty much relegated for temperature control, which seems to be, well, temperature and pressure control, because I've got those both doing that. And yeah, and then I've got the wall here for like miscellaneous stuff. So I think it's set up pretty well. And then the view from out here is actually kind of cool too, because you can see like all of the silos in there. So that is good, I think. Yeah. So there's that. Now, what I would like to try to do is to see if I can get the composter working and figure out how that whole thing works. And then also, you know, eventually build this up a little bit better so that way I have, you know, an actual living area versus, you know, just an empty room with a few things in there. All right. So, oh, and I took out this locker right here, and I just kind of consolidated everything over here. So that's going to be kind of like where all my stuff is. And then if we go down here, 3 flights of stairs. This is our lower area. So I've set the composter up right here because that is where this pipe goes down. I don't know exactly how I want this to work yet, but supposedly this thing creates a lot of heat. So I'm hoping that if I put like a wall in front of this, I can still access all the buttons from the front, but then keep like all of the heat generation back here or something. But then the other thing is I need to get water down here somehow. So that's going to be interesting because I need to produce a lot of water, I think, to keep this thing going. And my water production currently is not that great. And then we also have our little view of our little lava area down here too, so it's kind of cool. I still have not put in like all the walls and everything that I want down here to cover up all of those. I think I might like paint them red or something, just to kind of like increase the ambiance, I guess. Maybe orange. Orange could be good. But yeah, so lots of space down here. We have some pollutant down here already. So wow, there's a lot in there. There's a lot more in there than I thought would be in there. That's... I'm gonna have to do something about that. Because I don't want this thing to explode and then flood the entire area with pollutant. Now, granted, there's enough volume in this whole building to probably handle all of that. But, I mean, that's a lot of pollutant. But, I mean, it's good, though. Because I can use this for, like, cooling the nitrogen down. But I need to collect the nitrogen first, so that's going to be another thing to do. All right, so what I think I'll do is to get a liquid regulator connected to that thing, so that way if we get anything above like 95%, oh, and I think I went up too high. Oh well. Right. So over here, do I have one built already? I don't think so. And these are atmospherics. Do I have any phase change devices in here at all? No. Interior doors could probably go over here. Solar panels could probably also go over there. And then the radiator could probably go over here. This can go here. That can go there. Yeah, like structural stuff we'll put up at the top. This is just kind of chilling there, I guess. Okay. Liquid regulator. All right. Regulator, good. And I'm also going to need a drain. So, drain, because we have discovered that that does work. And then we might need a few more insulated pipes. So there's that. Insulated pipes. There we go. Yeah, I was not expecting that much pollutant to be in there. So it's a lot. Okay. How much do I need? Probably not that much. That'll probably be good. All right, so back downstairs. Oh, is that a storm out there? We have another storm. Okay. What is it going to look like down here? Oh, it doesn't really look like anything down here. Huh. Little shadowy, maybe. All right, so we need the drain. Is that going to let me put this on the other side? I did like a weird thing where it kind of let me put it on the other side, but then not really. Nope. Okay. All right, we are going to need power in here to make sure this thing can work. We're going to want that to go that way. Okay, sir, I want you to go this way. There we go. All right, so I can run. Yeah, I kind of need that to go that way. That kind of sucks, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, this will be set to output fullness. Go down to like 95, I guess. Maybe 90. All right, and then this we're gonna put here, and then spin. Oh, actually, hang on. And then that can go to there. All right. All right. Now, of course, we're going to need power down here, so that's going to be not fun. So what I might do is set up the large transformer down here, and then just kind of have everything else be fed off of that large transformer. Because, I mean, like, what else am I going to use it for, right? So we'll take that. I will like to keep that with me, though. Yeah, so batteries are now all the way charged. Very nice. It says my power is low. Okay. All right, so our main power is coming down here. And this is our lovely little thing here. So if I make this my power room, assuming I can put this right here. How do I... Oh no, it's on the other side. Wait, what? Oh crap. Okay. Hang on. So how does that work? So we have our... Oh, that's power out over there. Okay, gotcha. Okay, no. That makes sense. I just had it in there backwards. All right, we're good. So this can output a ridiculous amount of power, like to the point to where we could like drain our batteries completely. So 50,000 watts is what we can put out of there, or 50 megawatts out of this little thing. So in real life terms, this would be like a what would this be like? A pad mount transformer. So those little green boxes that you see on the ground. It's probably the closest thing that I can think of to that. We're going to need a large tank right here, so I'm going to set up a wall here, which is perfect because I can just run down the side. I'll do... well, you know what? I don't actually need to put a wall down here yet. We'll just... it's about as far as that's going to go. Okay. Sir, work with me here. Okay, good. Little snipper, there we go, thing. Okay. So that is our data hookup and our power hookup over here. We'll have our main power coming out of here. Yeah, so this will power pretty much everything out here. So that way we have like, now we're gonna have like a second main line, I guess. Which means that the main line over there might be a little but we'll see how that goes. And then also, if I put Stirling engines down here, I have to get the generation line down here somewhere, which is actually going to work out because my solid generator, I believe, is right up there. So that's actually going to... Oh, hey, there's a little floaty bit right there. Let's take care of the little floaty bit. There we go. No more floaty bit. Okay. So we'll run the generation line down through there. That'll be our Stirling engines when those are up and running. Let's see. I need another of these so I can get this connected. There we go. All right. So that's going to be our main power line. And let's see. So the doorway to the stairwell is right here. So the stairwell is actually these 3 blocks. But that should be fine, I think. And then, let's see, large panel. Yeah, we'll put this here. Kind of create like a little bit of separation. So this is going to be our power side, or power, whatever, supply. And we're just going to have to make sure that we string this to everything, which will be fun. And then also, something interesting. You can still see the stars out there, even though you can't see that. It's kind of interesting. I mean, that's how it should be, but still interesting. All right, and then in here, I understand that there's going to be a fair amount of heat and off gases, I guess. So I have to set up a collection thing over here and then figure out how to cool all that down. So I'll collect the volatiles. I might just vent the volatiles because I don't really need any more than what I've got. We'll see, though. Okay, and then I need to finish setting this up, and then we'll get a main line coming out of here, and we'll set it up. Oh, hey, that actually is not where that is supposed to go. Dude, if I were to take this out right now, do you think I would, like, blow something up? Because I think that has to move in one. Well, here goes nothing. This is a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. Oh, nothing happened. Okay, good. There we go. Okay. So that is where that is supposed to be, so that way I can string my power line, main power line, probably along here. And then that should be fine. Alright, so that will be good. Of course, now that has to refill up again, so I just deleted a bunch of gas out of existence, which is kind of cool. Alright, so let's get some water, get some power, get all of the things, really. Alright. Do I need food? I should probably get food. Let's make a potato. Potato. Alright, there is my potato. Alright, take an air bath as long as I'm in here. Okay. Drink some water. Alright, lovely. Okay, so that is that. Good. Let's see if it's still clean in here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't understand like what it is, but like sometimes like pollutant and volatiles will just show up in here magically. Kind of strange, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to need well, let me see. So if we have that going down there. Okay. I'm going to need some, probably more of the flat walls, which or no, I could use like regular walls, right? Yeah. More plastic, probably. More steel plate, definitely. Well, actually, am I going to need that, or am I just going to need plastic? I don't know. I mean, like 6 is a good number, right? I mean, do I have any silicon? I do have silicon. Okay, so plastic. And then we're gonna need all of this. That's like there's like a weird shadow. Oh, that is just the shadow. Okay, it's weird. Anyways, so we have some walls here. Let's see, what else am I going to need? We're gonna need, I don't know if we're gonna need an active vent or just a passive vent. Just have it kind of pull everything out. It depends on how much or how quickly, I suppose. And then I also need to get water down there, and that's gonna need a bunch of insulated pipes because it's gonna be hot inside that little 1 by 1 by 2 room that I'm gonna be building. So let's make some more of these. I'm gonna need some more silicon. Okay. Let's see, I believe that's copper, silicon. I have 2 stacks. Okay. Well, let's just grab them both. Thank you. Nope, you can stay on. How are you doing? It's still working on it. We have 50 silicon in there. And we haven't caught up with this yet, so gotta leave it running for a little while. Alright, so that, playing a little bit of soccer here. Alright. That'll get us up to, yeah, this is like really dropping temperature fast. Not sure why, it's weird. I mean, it heats up fast, which is good. There we go, so there is our silicon. Okay, so with that, we've got 12 of this. I need to figure out a way to get water down there, and I also need to figure out how much water this thing is going to be using, because I don't have very much at the moment. So let's get a meter, a little liquid pipe meter thing. We'll stick that on the pipe down by the composter. So that way, I'll turn it on a little bit, see how much water it uses, and if it's like dropping like ridiculously fast, then I'll, you know, do something about it. Okay, do I have enough pipe? No, I'm gonna need more insulated pipe, especially if I'm gonna run it all the way up from the greenhouse down to that lower floor. I mean, we got to go through 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So it's going to be 4 per block, so it's going to be 16 of these at least. That'll get us most of the way there, maybe. Yeah, it's good enough. Alright, so that can go there. That'll get us our 20. Not that I was going for 20, it just kind of happened that way. Also, you don't need to be on. What else is on? Okay, get that turned off, which means we're not using any power there. How are you doing? Is there anything left in here? No. Okay. So what kind of water did we get? We got 1.74 liters. How much do we have in here? Nothing. Okay. It's 49 degrees. Okay, so that's got to drop quite a bit. All right. So let's start at the top and work our way down, because that's usually the best way to do it. And I'll just follow the same route as the chutes. See if I can run it down like right alongside of it. Would be nice. No guarantee if that's gonna work though. We have to leave this here, but so wait, if that's gonna be down there, I could maybe potentially put this in here. That way I know where that's coming from. We'll have to run across here to get into there, but that's fine. All right, and then we'll go from the bottom of this, and I've also put something on the outside there, so that way it's not gonna, you know, open up anything. Come on. All right, so that is gonna be in this block right here. So let's get that going. All right, good to go. And we'll be able to swing that through there, so that'll be good. All right, so now that we've got that, you can go up to there. We will weld this back into place. Good. All right, next, we can just go straight down to the bottom now. Then we have to fill in the rest of that. Right, so 16 gets us to that last block, which is what I wanted. All right. Then it's so nice being able to do this because you know that it's all just the same, you know, thing anyways. It's great. I love it. Okay, so there is our water pipe going down. We're gonna need some more pipe, of course. Now, I'm wondering if it would be beneficial or useful at all to throw a valve in there so I can control kind of how much water goes in there, or if I just like leave it there and assume that it's going to be fine. And then does the composter... No, I think the water stays clean, so that should be fine. Okay, so we need more insulated pipe then. So we'll print off a little bit more of this. I'm gonna need some steel. So let's get this going. So 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna need one of these. All right. And we can shove this into here. It's actually kind of nice not having that shelf right there. Makes things work kind of well. Also, why are you losing temperature, and to what? It's just weird. All right, so that is going to be our steel right there. Oh, it's already hot enough. Okay. Never mind. I guess maybe it's not losing its temperature. All right, so there we go. More steel for you. What do we have here? We're at 18. That should be a fair amount. All right, turn that off. That turns off. Good. All right, this, I'm just gonna let that go for a while. I think it's still got to cool. All right, so back downstairs. All right, yeah, over here. I need to get that to connect in right here. Oh, that actually lined up perfectly. That was not intentional, but okay. Okay, so I'm also going to need some chutes in here, and then also... wait, I want to put this meter back here where it can be seen. Maybe put it like up here. Of course, it's not going to show very much. Unless I run this kind of over and put it like over on the edge here. I don't know if that's going to be any better. But I think this thing vents out through here. So I don't know how well that's going to work. Or if it vents out from the front here. That could be too. Or it vents out through the top. It's probably through the top. Okay, which means that this thing is probably going to have to be moved backwards. Which, okay, fine. It's kind of a long shot on that one, but, you know, it's fine. Alright, so we'll move this back. It'll be fine. Take the steel off of that, and then do this thing. Move it backwards. There we go. The amount of time that I've moved this thing so far, like, it's like 6 times I've moved it. It's ridiculous. Alright, but I mean, like, I wanted to control it, like, be able to, like, click the button, you know, like from inside, or not inside this room that I'm going to build. So, I don't know, man. Alright, speaking of room to build, we want this to be a window. Do we want that to be on the outside or the inside? Probably on the outside. And then that would be technically there. And then this would go here. And then from this, we would then, you know, seal it off. And then whatever gas is collected or created in here, I could then siphon off with an active vent or something like that. Passive vent, maybe, who knows. Which I happen to have right there. I can put that probably right there. And then we'll run this. Yeah, this is going to be there. So that'll pull anything off of that room. Or pull anything out of the room. I'm going to need some more glass. Okay. And then also, we're going to need some sort of power here. I'm not sure how I want to do this, though. Maybe run it this way. Just temporarily right there. Alright, so that'll be... And I could put like a control panel right here so I can control all aspects of this from over here. That could work. It might look nice too, who knows. But yeah, it's going to need like an activate. It's going to need a on-off switch, I guess. I mean, I suppose you could just turn it on and leave it on and then it's only going to activate. Like, does it deactivate when you hit the button? Like, how does that work? I'm not sure. I don't know how this thing works. Also, we're going to need chutes to connect in from here, and then we're going to need chutes to collect all of the fertilizer out here. And we'll, I don't know, put it somewhere. I don't know, man. Just kind of guessing at this point. Alright. Nope, too far up. There we go. Okay, so chutes would be nice. So let's go and see if we can make some of those. Do I have iron in here? I have lots of iron in there. Sweet. Alright, chute. And then we're also going to need... I could probably put a tank in there, to be honest. Grab one of these little insulated tanks. And then that would just kind of like... Well, one, it would collect all of the stuff. And then I would put it in here... That is terrible. Yeah, so we would put it in there like that or something. Yeah, I can still get in here to update that, alter that, do whatever I need with that. Okay. Did I go too far? Nope. Oh, other way. Getting lost in my own base, man. All right. So, insulated pipe. Gas insulated pipe, that is. Let's see, how much chutes did we make? 14. Okay, that should be a decent amount. Don't have anything back there. Okay, good. Insulated regular pipe, gas pipe, whatever you want to call it. I can tell you one thing. I opened up all the windows in the house because it's a really, really, really nice day out today. And, like, breathing is actually nice. It's like there's, like, a certain amount of humidity in the air, but it's, like, also, like, the perfect temperature. So it's just, it's really, really nice. So if you hear me, like, it's not because I'm sighing or anything. I'm just, like, enjoying breathing, I guess. All right. So that will be good there. Oh, no, gotta shut that off too. Okay. There we go. No more power being used. Okay. Let's check our water. 39.1 degrees. Okay. We'll head down here. Okay, good. All right. Next, we're gonna need to take out this and then make this go this way and then this way. And then I can take this out this way and run it into whatever process I need. Power back here, do I need that? All right, it's not power, it's data, but you know. We'll connect it, and then if I use it, great. If I don't use it, great. All right, so that will run over to there, and then we will run this. Sir, going this way, and this way. So that will take out of our little pipe here and run it into whatever process we need over here. It's probably going to be a couple of atmospheric units set up for filtering to get all of the stuff out. We're going to need our main power to go through here and be set up wherever it needs to be set up. So that's going to be fun. So we're going to run that this way, and I'm going to need like a ridiculous amount of cable for this. Like just to get over to where the composter is. Like, dude. And then this will be and I can't even do that. Look at that. All right, it's fine. Once again, I'm not sighing, I'm just breathing. Just, it feels good. All right. Oh, and then this thing, I need to keep an eye on this thing. I forgot to set that thing up. I need power over here too, so that's probably more important. Question mark. Ooh, yeah, it's filling up quickly. We have a lot. Okay, so I gotta go upstairs, head outside, so I can put that drain pipe on there, and then I need a lot of heavy cables, so I'm gonna get those going pretty much immediately, so I can actually get some power over there. I'm gonna need a transformer probably too. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do the transformer first, because that'll be the easiest thing to make, and then we'll do the heavy cable after, making as much as we possibly can. All right, and then power in the suit. Okay, our waste tank could probably be replaced as well. There we go. Okay, and then you can take all of that. All right, now we gotta head outside and throw that liquid drain in there. But yeah, I put a little floor in here so you don't see the wires. It's nice. Okay, so next. Ooh, that does not need to be that color, sir. There we go. Okay, that's better. Then we need to go down here and then over to here. Okay, and then this does not need to be there. And then I need the liquid drain thing. All right, so that will go here. Okay, so that's gonna fill up with gas just in this little section right here. It's not gonna cause any issues. And then once I get power over there, I'm also gonna need some regular cables on top of the power cables, or heavy cables. All right. Oh, and I gotta check laundry too. How are we doing? Oh yeah, I'm barely use that thing. Power's looking pretty good. I'm okay with that. Okay, so we have this. How many of... We have 24. Is that gonna be enough? I don't know. We'll take it. We'll see how far we get. And then if we get all... We're probably not gonna get all the way over to where we need to be. But we will try anyways. All right. Am I even gonna be able to get back here, dude? That's gonna be a big nope. Okay. So how do you get power back to an area that you can't reach? Okay, can we get over here? Thank you. All right. Okay. Okay. Dude, I don't even know, dude. Okay, you can go here. I need to take out this little pipe right here so that way I can take out this thing right here without backfilling all of the gas that's in there currently. No. Okay, well, I can get at this piece right here with no problem. I can't get at this piece right here, so that is the priority. Okay, now, you, sir. Why did you do that? Pipe, right there. Okay, good. All right, you. There we go. Okay, so, so that's doing a thing right there. I don't know why it's doing a little funky visual chicken right there, but it's doing a thing. We've got our power at least going around to there. We can set up our little transformer. It's got to go this way. And then we'll figure out how to get the wiring where it needs to be. Probably go... I don't know. Well, no. Wait. Can we go... Yes, I can go this way. Because we need to get it in there anyways, so... It's fine. Alright. Don't run with these, you will knock yourself out. Wait. How did I end up with an extra cable here? Now I'm worried. Am I missing something? Did I miss one? Uh-oh. Okay. And then I'm gonna need a lot more cable to get over to... I went the wrong way. Gotta go this way. Alright. How we doing on power? 88%. We'll replace it. Sure. It'll be fine. I'm gonna need some oxygen before too long. How are we doing now? We have 48. That's pretty good. Right, regular cable. And then we're probably gonna need to make some more copper. So let me do that. Oh, and I left that on. Whoops, I'm not supposed to do that. All right, so what, like 100 more? That should be fine, right? You can turn off. I should put that on like a proximity sensor or something. Well, no, because if I do that, then the sorting would fail if I left, so I'd have to stay there and watch the entire sorting process. All right, good. And making copper. Good. All right, once you're done with that, just go ahead and spit it out. Thank you, sir. Sweet. All right, what are we at? 50 minutes in the video? Okay. Okay, so that should give us a fair amount of cable. Good. All right. Alrighty, so I suppose we'll start here because that's a good place to start. That can go to here, and then, I don't know, do it like this for now. Okay, and then, let's see, I'm gonna need main power. Okay, try not to fall off of things here. Yeah, we'll just do it like that for now. Save some cable where we can. Apparently my hydration is critical. Let's just put this at like 1,000. It's at 90%, so we'll protect this. Does that use more than 1,000? No, am I missing a cable somewhere? Dude, I better not be. No, that's all there. That's all. Oh, I don't have... This thing isn't on yet. And this thing isn't on yet because we need to give it some power. There we go. So that is supplying 1,000. This is using 1,000. That is using that. Let me see if this is evacuating or if it's staying. No, it looks like it's staying. Okay. Wait, 1870, 1860, 1850? It's dropping. Wait a minute. Is this not set up correctly? Does it have to be like output fullness? What is the definition of fullness in this context? Like if I do it like 10%, is that still gonna be like draining stuff? It's still draining stuff. Maybe it's not draining stuff? Like what, like, how do you describe fullness? Like fullness of what? Output fullness, like a full pipe? I mean, it's connected to a drain, so it's not gonna be full. So, I don't know, man. No, it's still draining, so I don't... Dude, this thing is not working as I thought it would. Like, I want the input to stay at 90%. Unless there's a back... Oh! Back reg. That makes sense. I put in the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so this one... Back volume regulator. Okay, so... Again, how do you determine fullness? Like what is that? I don't know. It's fine. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's doing anything now, so hopefully now it'll work. And so now if we get to 90%, I think, then it'll off gas, but for now, we'll just kind of keep it there. I don't know how much power that thing uses. How much power does that use? 100 watts. Okay. There you go, 150. You're producing way too much. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll set the 500 watts for now. All right, so we'll adjust that as we keep adding more and more stuff that requires power. Are you still on? You're not still on. Okay, good. Okay, now we need to get some water, probably some food. Do I have a potato up there? Did I eat all the potato? I don't remember. Other way. All right. Why is it 258 degrees in here? Oh, because jetpack. That makes sense. At least I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. Okay, I don't really have room for all of this, so potato? Haha, potato. I would like to open my helmet to eat the potato and drink the water. All right, so now that that's done, let's close the helmet up again, head back out. All right. We're working on it. All right, so now I get to use a lot of this cable that I've got and see if we can string this where it needs to go. That's going up, isn't it? Of course it is. Um, 673, I think I'm okay for now. All right, this gets to go this way. I don't think, oh, that is going to let me put stuff up there. Okay. I was like, I don't think it likes that, but maybe it's okay. All right. Guess the tops of doors is okay. And that needs to go there. All right. Now we run over to here. Make sure that's going in the right direction. Okay. We have rounded the corner. All right. So now we just need another 16 to get it over there. So that'll be fun. But we have power in our Sterling room, our boom room. So that's good. Let me grab some oxygen. .06 megapascals, good. We'll use up some of that. All right, and then we're gonna need another transformer. So let's do that. Transformers. All right, and then some heavy cable again. We're gonna need, that's enough for 17 heavy cables, so we should probably make some more gold. All right, let's see. Gold is all the way down here. We have 2 stacks left. Let us do one. Good. That'll be good once we get it out there. All right. Okay, so you can go into here so we can make even more cable. And then while I'm waiting for that, let's see, that's probably fine. This has no more condensation going on, so I can assume that this is good, but we'll check it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and I need to make glass too. That's the other thing I have to do. Alright, so that's probably good there. We'll fill this thing back up. And that should be good. Alright, so cable, we have 21 cable. That should be good for now. Alright, so we'll throw that in here, make ourselves some more glass. And I still haven't set up the, see, I'm gonna need 3 pieces of glass. Yeah. Alright, okay, so that can go into there. Alright, okay, so let's start with the cable first, because that's probably going to be the easiest thing to do. That's just going to continue to run across here. And then we're going to need a transformer, probably in here somewhere. Can I put it there? No. Put it here. Okay, so that will go into there for now. And then that can feed all of this loveliness. So let's just, nope. We'll just plug power into it, see if and what it does. All right, and then I'll put the meter back there, because that's still chilling in our inventory too. Okay, not that I can actually see it. So that's kind of why I'm wondering if I should bring that forward. I've got the pieces for it. I could do it. We would need a flat section here. All right. And then this can go into here. Of course, that's got to go out this way. Let's see, we'll take out this thing here. All right. Good. And then that goes there. Okay, now we can actually see our water when we actually connect it to water. And then that, did I connect that already? There we go. Okay, so those are now connected. That is now connected to power. We need actually some, well, hold on. Composter uses how much power? 10 watts? What? Doesn't seem right. Okay, I mean that's base power, so maybe I need more. Let me bring this up to like 1,000. Nope. Oh, way too much. There we go, 1,000. Okay, so we have our water set up over here. I'm gonna just drop this off right there. All right, now we need to get our chute set up. And we have to go into here. Do I want to go up or just over? Let's just go over. It'll be fine. And then this gets to go up. And then one more of those over here. And then this one gets to come out the front, I guess. We'll just set that through the wall. Should be fine. Okay, so that will do that. Our gases will collect in here. Yeah. That should be fine, maybe, possibly, sort of. Hopefully. I don't know, man. I'm just guessing. All right, so then we need to get our water connected over to here, and that's gonna drain a lot of the water out of there because it's adding a lot more volume. I don't know if that makes a difference or anything, but I don't know. We'll get it connected. Hopefully I have enough pipe for it. I don't. Well, maybe. If I were to run this, we're at 52 kilopascals and still 25 degrees, so that is working wonderfully. All right, so that is some pipe. Do we have enough to make it the rest of the way? Okay, so there's that. I'm going to harvest some of the ferns here, and I realize that I'm over an hour, so I will be concluding shortly. Oh, there's 10 fern seeds. There we go. So we'll create two ferns, there we go. Fern seeds, fern seeds. All right. Do we have 10, 10, 10? It's all 10. Okay, extra 2. Good. All right, now extra ferns. And then we will replant with ferns. And then you... Okay, and then... One, 2, 3, 4. And now we have 12 ferns. All right. Oh, there we go. We have 13.7 liters of water. Okay. Speaking of water, I should probably check to make sure that the water that I have made is keeping up. No potato, but I can drink. All right. And then, let's see. Hop into the shower real quick. Okay. I don't know if that is going to be enough, but we'll say it is. All right, so that created 0.45 liters of not so great water, polluted water. All right, so I'll just leave that for now until that kind of builds up a little bit more, and then I'll just kind of, you know, fix it all at the same time. All right, so let's see. We're going to go downstairs and we're going to see what this composter does. See how it does, if it does. Hopefully it does. We'll see. Power, because reasons. Power, our power is looking decent so far. Winter months, definitely. Not a lot of solar. Okay, I should... Let me think about this for a second. I'm gonna make a couple of writers and a switch and a button. So logic, switch, I'm gonna need 2 of these. So there is 1 and 2. Okay, and then just regular old logic I/O. All right, so that'll be good there. Now we have our stuff. Do I have enough cable? It's questionable. We'll make more. Also, how are we? Are we catching up here? We are not. Okay. All right. How much extra cable do you think we're gonna need? 40? Just kidding. That's probably way too much. 8, I mean, 20 probably wouldn't be an understatement considering like how many different pieces, parts, types we're gonna need in there. So let's just do that. Save a little bit of power. Good. All right. I probably should have checked the water, but it's fine. Let's just get this thing up and running. All right, so first things first, we're gonna need a lever. This is gonna be our on-off. We're going to need a button. That's gonna be our activate. And then we're gonna have to get, I don't know how we're gonna get these things in here, but these have to go in here somehow. I would like to put it in there if I can, which means I'm gonna have to take out this part right here. Sir. All right, fine. All right. So logic writer. I mean, I could have put it over here, I suppose, right? And I could have just kept that where it was, probably. I'm way too picky, you know that? All right. So that is where that is supposed to be. And then we can run that still over here. That's going to need one of these lovely things. So that will go there. That will go there. We're also going to need to go here. I'm just going to run the whole gamut here. This is going to need to go here and here. Nope, that's got to go there and there. Okay, so that is everything. It has every connection that it could possibly want. All right, so this is going to be logic writer, composter on. This is going to be, oh, that's not even set up to be the right thing. Logic. Okay, hang on. This has to be a writer too. Okay. There we go. And then this is going to be composter activate. This is going to be lever, composter on. And then this is going to be button, composter activate. Now, could I write a script for all of this? Yes. Would it save me time? Maybe. Would it save me space? Absolutely. But is it as fun as doing it this way? No, 'tis not. All right, so we are going to take in from our, let's see, button, lever, composter on. We're going to write this over to the advanced composter into the on. And then we're going to have this one look from our button, composter, activate. This will go out to the advanced composter to the activate. Turn on, turn on. Let's see. There we go. It's on. Hit the button. There we go. It does a thing. Sweet. Wait, it's actually doing a thing. Hang on. Okay, so now that I have that, we can put the glass back on here. Hunger caution. Okay. Okay, so let us turn it back on. Shouldn't be doing anything, right? Come on, come on. You know you want to. No? Okay, whatever. A couple things left to grind. All right, so let's activate. See if it does a thing. Currently not processing. Why is it not processing? Wait, does this thing need to be, like, staying on? Oh, we don't have enough power. Okay. Oh, and then how much does a composter actually use? You know what, let's just put this to 1,000. So if that's, how much is this thing set to? 150. So we'll put this at like 1,500. All right. So now, Is it doing a thing? Currently not processing. Okay, does this need to be like a lever or something to like turn the activate like always on? Like how would this work normally? So I would go in here, I would push the button. Oh. And then it's, I'm assuming it's doing a thing. Currently processing, okay. And then, because that is sealed in there, we should be able to see what, if anything, it is doing. And then also how much water it's currently using. So if I take a look at this, 13.2 liters. Okay, so then our activate is going to have to be like a switch, like a lever, I guess. Because that activate button has to like stay on, I guess. Doesn't look like it's using too much water though. So that's good, right? There's pollutant in the room, okay. I would like to see what you are doing. Still processing. Okay, so it just jumped down from 12 to 9. Cool. We are... Yeah, it's not really making all that much in here. Half volatiles, half nitrogen. Temperature is 45 degrees. That's not bad at all. Seems to be staying fairly steady. And then these walls can handle up to 200 kilopascals, so don't have to do anything quite yet. We'll see how that goes, though. Oh, hey, we have fertilizer. Look at that. Wait, did it spit out more fertilizer, or is that the only... Check it out. We have fertilizer. That's cool. Alright. How are we... Oh, there's another fertilizer. Can we stack these? Oh, yes, we can. Sweet. Interesting. Alright, so I have to adjust this ever so slightly. So I'll turn that one off. So that way I can take this apart. So this has to be a lever. And then this needs to take from the... Oh, I have to name it first. Let's name it. Lever... Wait, don't do anything yet. Composter... Activate. Good. You, stay down. Alright. Input. Lever, composter activate. Putting it out to the composter and also to activate. That will turn it off. That will turn it on. Sweet. So main power and then activate. And I can still run the main power line across here, which is great. Look at that. We have fertilizer. Crazy. And then does that turn off by itself, or like how does that all work? I don't know. It's definitely interesting though. And then we should be on our last little piece right here. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this. Sort of like a semi-auto type thing. And then when I do want to run this as like a full auto, I can just, you know, program something and throw it in here. But for now, this is kind of cool. All right, and then what is our pressure like here? 45 kilopascals, okay. So from here, we're going to want to take off our nitrogen, and then everything else we could probably just vent out. I don't think there's any reason to keep the volatiles here, because there's plenty of volatiles in the atmosphere that I can just pull from, so it should be fine. I mean, it is relatively cold, though, compared to anything I might pull out of the atmosphere, so I don't know if that makes a difference at all. Probably not. But yeah, so I can run this into an atmospherics unit, filter, nitrogen filter, whatever, and then run the nitrogen filter through like a bunch of stages of cooling or whatever. And hey, there we go. And then that did turn off automatically, so that's good. And then once that's done, we can just turn that off. Everything's good. Pretty happy. All right. So we have fertilizer. Now, I wish I had like another thing to just kind of like shove it back up into the greenhouse. That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, so that's, it actually doesn't, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And we got 53.3 moles of nitrogen, and eventually that will build up to the point to where we can actually super cool the nitrogen, and then that will be our new heatsink material instead of just the 125 degrees, 126 degree outside air. All right, so that, I believe, is working, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. All right, so composter. All right, anyways, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one, but until then, have a good one.